Wow, what is going on with the mystery drones in Europe, guys? They are in force over there, and they are doing crazy things. Now they're over a Belgian nuclear plant. Everybody's talking about this, so let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, drone spotted above a dual nuclear power plant. No nuclear danger. You're going to hear me say nuclear a lot, so get used to it. These drones have been spotted above the Doel nuclear power plant, according to energy operator Engie. Local police say they will not be making any further comments. VRT News energy specialist Luke Pawals insists there's no nuclear danger. Several people have seen 3 drones above the Doel nuclear power plant, explains energy specialist Luke Pawals. Drones are not allowed here. It's a no-fly zone. The flight ban was clearly violated, but there is no nuclear danger. Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad there's no nuclear danger. Meanwhile, Britain, France, and Germany are deploying anti-drone teams to assist Belgium. We'll see, how that goes. Merrick von Rendenkamp says unknown objects are flying over nuclear weapons power facilities with complete impunity, and no one seems to care. Yeah, why isn't this like front page news all over the world? This ongoing mysterious drone flap shutting down airports, military installations, hovering over nuclear facilities. Why isn't this like on the tip of everybody's tongue around the world? The news should be covering this in a massive way, and every new sighting should be breaking news. So what's up with that? Is that deliberate, obfuscation and suppression of UFO information? That's what it seems like, doesn't it? 2025, nuclear power plant research facility in NATO nuclear base in Belgium. 2024, RAF Lakenheath, now believed to host nukes. 2020, ICBM facility in Nebraska. So yeah, what is up with these guys? What is up with this? But yeah, everybody's talking about this. From Chris Sharp, UK military to help protect Belgium after drone incursions, per Sir Richard Knighton. All right, I guess this is Sir Richard Knighton.
I spoke to my Belgian opposite number in the week, and he asked if we would be prepared to support them, and the Defence Secretary and I agreed at the end of last week that we would deploy our people, our equipment to Belgium to help them. It is important to be clear, though, that we don't know, and the Belgians don't yet know, the source of those drones, but we will help them by providing our kit and capability, which has already started to deploy to help to Belgium.
Well, I mean, you haven't taken down any of these things, so I don't know how helpful you're going to be. But who knows, right? Who knows? Let's see. We had other people talking about this. Ross Coulthart is talking about this. Let's see what Ross has to say.
We have an ongoing crisis now in Europe. Some of Belgium's airspace was closed yesterday, and probably still is, as far as I know, because of drone incursions over all certain parts of Western Europe. Airports are being closed. And what's interesting is the electromagnetic pulse weapons that are normally used to down these so-called drones, let's call them drones, aren't working. So whatever is happening is there is a national security crisis right now in Western Europe, where successive governments are finding they cannot do anything to respond to so-called drone incursions over their territory. And people are pointing the finger at Russia. Is there any evidence, any solid, hard evidence that Russia is responsible for this? I'm no apologist for an authoritarian dictator like Vladimir Putin, but the simple fact is no one has presented any hard evidence to show that the Russians are involved. It's based on speculation. Who or what is responsible for the drone incursions in Western Europe? These are the kind of issues, I think, that justify why UAPs need to be start taken seriously by governments, particularly the US government.
Yeah, well, absolutely, of course. But, to his point about Russia, oh, yeah, I love his quote on the drones. Yeah, if Russia were behind this, we would know by now. One of these things would have been tracked back to its operator or base. They thought they had done that. They raided a ship, and there was nothing there. They do not know where these things are coming from. They are just scapegoating Russia because Russia is a good scapegoat. Let's be honest. But it's not Russia. It's something far more anomalous, far more interesting is going on with the mystery drones, whether that represents aliens or other dimensional beings or one faction of the UFO control group trying to make some sort of point to some other faction somewhere remains unclear. But something really anomalous is going on with these mystery drones. So it'll be interesting to see how things develop from here. Other countries are coming in, they're helping. We'll see how any of this goes as this mystery drone phenomenon in America and Europe and elsewhere continues. If they are, continually unable to bring these things down, will the press, will the public finally catch on? Will the authorities finally admit there is something more going on here? We have these large, drones, and sometimes the size of an SUV, that can't be brought down. We don't know where they're coming from or where they're going to. We don't know what they're doing. They're just hovering and flying around, sometimes doing grid patterns. Obviously not Russia. So, or China or any other known actor. So yeah, they're not doing anything. If this was a known human actor, they would be doing something operationally. They would not commit these vast resources to have a drone hover above an airport. And this has been going on for 5 or 6 years. This is not a psyop. This is a massive operation, a global operation for some unknown purpose. So let me know what you think that purpose is and where this is all going. But this is just fascinating. Again, this should be breaking news everywhere, every time there's a new drone sighting. This is huge, guys. This is huge. And it is being downplayed hideously by the press to the point where the public just kind of shrugs and, okay, yeah, there's some weird drones, right? So, we need to talk this up and spread awareness of what the hell is going on. Well, we don't know what the hell is going on, but again, let me know what you think it is. Comments below, like and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support the channel, buy a t-shirt in the merch store, become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars. I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.